A very good morning to you, dear children. Are you ready for a new story? Yes. I hope you are liking our comprehension stories and you are able to understand them and give answers to them orally. Today I am here with another comprehension, a new story which you have to read along with me, understand, and then answer the questions which follow. I hope you enjoy reading this story. The name of the story is The Monkey and the Cap Seller. And the moral of this story is wisdom helps in difficult times. When you are in trouble or you are facing difficult times, you should use your wisdom. Wisdom means intelligence. So let us begin. You can read along with me in your house. The Cap Seller and the Monkeys. It was a hot day. A cap seller was going to the fair to sell his caps. A fair is a fun fair where there are different kinds of shops, there are different kinds of rides, and you can enjoy yourself. That is a fair. His way lay through a thick forest, and he was so tired, he decided to take some rest under a big shady tree. So why was he tired? He was tired because it was very hot and also because he was walking through a thick forest. Soon he was fast asleep. There lived many monkeys on the tree. They saw him wearing a cap on his head. They came down, opened his bundle, and took the caps and wore them on their heads. Then they climbed up on the high branches of the tree. Children, you must be knowing that monkeys are very, very naughty. They are up to their tricks all the time and they are very good at copying what others do. So here you can see in the first pictures, the monkeys are looking down at the cap seller who is resting quietly under the tree. He has fallen asleep. And what do? They come down, they open the bundle and they take the caps. They wear them and they climb up again on the high branches of the tree. After some time, the cap seller woke up. He found that his caps were not there. He was going to the fair to sell the caps so that he could get money to buy things for his own use. But here when he woke up, he saw that the caps had disappeared. The caps were missing. He felt very gloomy. Gloomy is sad. And looked around for them. All of a sudden means suddenly, he looked up and saw the monkeys wearing the caps. This gave him an idea. Let us see what the idea was. An idea struck his mind. Struck his mind means an idea came in his mind. He at once took off his own cap and threw it on the ground. He knew that monkeys are good imitators. Imitators means those who copy others. Monkeys are very good at copying others. If we do something, the monkey does the same thing in return. The monkeys also threw their caps down. He collected all his caps and went his way to the fair. So when the cap seller took off his cap, so did the monkeys. Cap seller threw the cap on the ground. The monkeys also threw their caps on the ground. So what did the cap seller do? He collected all the caps, put it in his basket, and quickly went away from there to the fair to sell his caps. So children, this is the story. You should read it one more time, understand it, and then answer the questions that follow. So here I have given instruction. Read the story, understand the same, remember it. Don't forget what you read, children. And then answer the following. Why was the cap seller going to the fair? Question number 1. The answer is, if you have read the story well, you can give the answer along with me. The cap seller was going to the fair to sell his caps. Question 2. Why did the cap seller start feeling tired? Answer 2. It was a hot day and he was walking through a thick forest. Children, when you walk a lot and it is very hot, of course you will feel tired. What did the cap seller decide to do? Question number 3. He decided to take some rest under a big shady tree. What do we do when we are very tired? Yes, we take some rest to gain back our energy. Question number 4. Were there many monkeys on the tree? Come on, children, try to remember. Yes, there were many monkeys on the tree. Question number 5. What did the monkeys do when the cap seller fell asleep? Answer 5. Try to remember the story. The monkeys came down, opened his bundle, which was in the basket, and wore the caps. Question 6. What did they do after wearing the caps? What did the monkeys do? They climbed up on the high branches of the tree so that the cap seller does not catch them. Question 7. What did the cap seller see when he woke up? Answer 7. He saw that his caps were missing. Question 8. What did he see when he looked up? What did the cap seller see when he looked up? He saw the monkeys wearing the caps. This is answer number 8. Question 9. What was the cap seller's idea? Do you remember, children? What was his idea? Answer 9. He took off his own cap and threw it on the ground. Question 10. What did the monkeys do in return? Remember, children, I told you monkeys are good imitators. They copy whatever someone else does. So here, what is the answer? Monkeys are good imitators. So they copied the cap seller's action and threw the caps down. Question 11. What did the cap seller do in the end? He collected the caps and went his way to the fair. His idea had worked. So he got back all his caps, he collected them, and he went to the fair to sell his caps. So children, see, this is the image of a fair. There are so many shops here, then there are rides here. You can see someone selling balloons, you can see kites, people are shopping for things. So this is a fair. The cap seller was going to a fair. So children, I hope you enjoyed the story. You read it along with me and tried to answer the questions orally. You do not have to write these answers anywhere. Just read the story and answer the questions orally. Prep time, read the story, understand the same, and try to answer the questions orally. Number 2, learn the spellings of the new words of lesson 6 and write the same thrice in your study book. I can take an oral dictation test anytime, so be prepared. Number 3, learn the names of animals and their homes as written by you in your English classwork book. I have in my previous videos given you work where I have written animals and their homes, and you had to copy the same in your English classwork book. I hope that all your work is complete. Happy reading. Don't forget to read some storybooks of your choice. Thank you and have a great day.